Recorded from an undisclosed location on a Braves off day, this is the Wrestling Before the Weekend Update with your host, Matt Sex Sells. Welcome to Wrestling Before the Weekend Update. I know I'm getting this out on Friday, but I'm still counting it as before the weekend, so the title still kind of makes sense. Enough of that. Let's get to this week's headlines. WWE Backlash was last weekend. That's not to be confused with Backrash, which is what I get after working a lot of shit indie shows. So one of the marquee matchups at Backlash was Gunther versus Pat McAfee, which saw Michael Cole intervene on McAfee's behalf. Yeah, that sounds crazy to go up against Gunther like that, but then Pat's used to having fairly crazy friends. God, I hope people who watch this watch other sports besides wrestling and understand that reference. So not appearing at Backlash was Cody Rhodes, who seems to be taking some time off post-WrestleMania. Or he's filming a movie or doing something else. Who knows? Like, I don't really spend a whole lot of time on the research portion of the show. I'm sorry. It's crazy, though, that somebody with a neck tattoo like that stays in such high demand. That only happens in wrestling. Imagine if you have a neck tattoo like that in the real world. Cody wants to always talk about, going from undesirable to undeniable. In the real world, that tattoo makes you go from undesirable to unemployable. So speaking of unemployed, WWE released several notable names a few weeks ago. This seems to be their annual post-WrestleMania bloodletting. That's not to be confused, though, with Blood Money. That's not until June. So that news brings me to my new segment called It's Just My Opinion, but I'm Right. Yes, some people say that it makes released wrestlers know that they're still wanted when indie wrestlers tweet about wanting to work with them. And sure, but maybe let it breathe for just a second. If I lose my dream job of where I've been traveling the world, wrestling on TV every week in front of sold out crowds, give me a second before reading about how Bubba in Bumblefuck, Georgia can't wait to have his dream match with me. Sure, at least WWE did have the decency, though, to do these releases in May. So hopefully there are some money marks out there who still have their tax refunds, so these men and women can get a nice payday. That's just my opinion, but I'm right. And that's it for this week. Catch me tomorrow at Next Level Championship Wrestling in Augusta. And then Classic City Wrestling in Athens, Georgia, just a few hours later. Sunday, May 25th for Deep South Wrestling in Atlanta. I return to Disruptor Wrestling on May 30th in Beaufort, Georgia. And Renegade Championship Wrestling on May 31st in Chatsworth, Georgia. Till next time, I'm here with beer. Get used to it.